Hello YouTube and welcome to the latest stop on the Songs About a Boy blog tour, hosted by the one and only Lucy Powery.
Let me tell you about a girl who shined a light into my world and changed it.
Today I'm bringing you an exclusive reading from Songs About a Boy, the third and final novel in my Songs About a Girl trilogy. This is totally exclusive, you will hear it nowhere else, unless somewhere on the internet there's some guy with my face and my hair and this shirt reading from this book, which is, let's face it, fairly unlikely. I kind of feel like since I'm reading to you, really I need a roaring fire and a pipe and a small dog, but I don't have any of those things, so... Okay, without further ado, let's get on with the reading. Now, the scene that I'm going to read to you comes from fairly early on in the book, when Charlie sees Yuki and Aiden from Fire&Lights again for the first time. It should probably go without saying that this scene contains spoilers.
Spoilers!
So if you haven't read books 1 and 2, you might want to get on that ASAP. The boys looked at each other, as if unsure of what they were allowed to tell me. Yuki took a deep breath. We've spent the entire week auditioning for Olly's replacement. I sat forward. You're replacing him already? Barry says we have to fix this soon or people will write us off. Fortunately, if anyone can get hundreds of wannabe pop stars in a room with a moment's notice, it's Mr. King. I could see Yuki's point. Through the make or break selection process, Barry must have auditioned near enough every teenager in the Western Hemisphere. I felt a heat on my neck. So does that mean you found someone? Yuki scoffed. Oh yeah, we found people. Hundreds of them. People who have about as much business being in Fire&Lights as I have being in the Royal Moscow Ballet. I pulled a face. That bad? Yuki threw a glance at Aiden, then started to count on his fingers. Let me see. First there was the really old dude. Like, he was 37. 37? That's older than the Great Wall of China. Then we had Mr. Shouty, who I think punctured my left eardrum. Potbelly Craig David. At least 3 weepers. A bunch of guys who thought they were the male Whitney Houston, and the kid who brought a tortoise to his audition. A tortoise? He leaned forward on the sofa. My personal favourite, though, was the white boy rapper wearing a wife beater. Kanye West, we called him. He dropped back again. It's been a horror show. I gazed into the carpet, lost in thought. I guess Olly's a tough act to follow. Yeah, he is. I looked up again and saw that Yuki's face had turned serious. He pushed his fist into the arm of the sofa. I miss him, man. Me too, I thought. But I didn't say it. There's something else, said Aiden, shuffling in his seat. I folded my arms, hugging them to my body. What's that? Well, you know as well as anyone that we've all got stuff going on right now. Aiden's cheeks went a little pink. It had only been a few weeks since his fledgling relationship with pop starlet Caitlin Jones had ended, publicly and abruptly, and I was one of the only people in the world who knew why. But with Gabriel, it's different. I drew in a loaded breath. It had only ever been a matter of time before his name came up. Don't get us wrong, Charlie B, said Yuki, holding up an open hand. We all know that Gabe rocks this whole brooding outlaw vibe, but this is different. He's barely said a word since last weekend. He looks... Yuki shook his head. I don't know any other way of saying it. He looks ruined. I felt my heart straining, pushing against my ribcage, as if trying to escape from my chest. Then, with a loud click, the front door opened, and we all turned in unison. Barry's ready for you, said Tara, with a nod. Okay, there we go. I hope you all enjoyed that and it has whet your appetite for reading the rest of the novel. I'll put the links for buying, for pre-ordering Songs About a Boy in the info box below, and I'll see you for my next video. Laters!
Have you seen my girl? You will know that you found her when you look in those big brown eyes. Have you seen my girl?
Tour hosted by Emma from Ned. La 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 la. Woo! Holy crap.